Can Do Both podcast. This is Court.
And this is Ashley, and we're coming at you live from Boston. We are finally back in Boston, just Court and I, on a Friday morning. For us, we've officially entered November. By the time this is coming out, it's been November for about 2 weeks now. Mm-hmm. But wow, we're really into the holiday season.
I feel like every episode we're like, wow, it's really fall.
Yeah.
Wow, it's getting colder.
This
wow.
time of the year is just so crazy. I don't know. You blink and it's the next. I'm just soaking it all in along the way.
I know. And I think we've had morning recordings where we're like, oh my God, it's 40 degrees. Oh my gosh, it's this. And lo and behold, it's 80 degrees this week.
No, what's going on? Yesterday was beautiful.
I know. I was so happy for the kids on Halloween.
Yes.
In prior years, I feel like it's been cold and rainy, and last night it was 78 degrees.
Yeah.
Stunning sunset. It was so wholesome and cute.
Super cute.
We just missed each other. We both went to go walk. I almost texted you because I was walking closer to your apartment, and then I just didn't really have my phone out much, or I was taking little videos, and then I saw that you were there like literally 5 minutes after me.
That's so wild.
Yeah,
we should have coordinated.
You know what Halloween made me realize?
What?
One, that we don't have kids yet.
Yeah.
Which that's been a known thing. But two, like how fun Halloween is if you have kids. The coordinated costumes.
Wait, did you
I was
see
not okay.
Dan and Kim's?
I saw Izzy, but I didn't see Dan and Kim together.
Oh, did I not send that one?
No, you just sent one. Oh my God. Well, Matt has a Halloween costume picked out for us and our future child.
Would you like to share, or do you want to keep it a surprise?
I'll share it because many years before this will become a reality for us. And I saw someone last night. When he said it, I thought it was so revolutionary. And then Yolanda on Instagram posted the same thing.
Oh my God.
He wanted to be Linguini from Ratatouille, the chef, and then the baby be the rat.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. It is so cute. Wait, you want to know something terrifying?
Yeah, give it to me.
I had a dream last night that I was pregnant, and I gave birth to a 2-year-old child.
Oh. That's crazy.
No.
Did we look up the meaning?
No, not yet. But what the hell does that mean? I was really like, it was a gorgeous, healthy little girl. Like, this was a very wildly detailed dream. But I was like, I was so excited for the infant stage. Why did I get someone that was already grown? Anyway, I don't know where I was going with this. Dreams, man.
Dreams are weird.
Dreams are so weird. Also, how like vivid they are and how real they seem.
Yeah. A lot of the time I know that I'm dreaming, though.
Yeah, 100%. I like know I try to alter my dreams. It doesn't always work. But yeah, I feel like I'm awake. Anyway. Do we have anything to catch up the people on?
If you guys are watching today's episode, you should see our new mic flags.
Sexy.
I don't know, maybe zoom in a little. They're looking quite fabulous. I feel like a real podcast.
I know.
You know, with our new mics.
Yep.
With our mic flags.
The color is so perfect.
Yeah, I just think she's stunning. Oh wait, I also wanted to shout out my shirt. This is our original You Can Do Both logo. My sister, Courtney, made it on Canva, I believe.
No.
Was it Canva? Photoshop. Morgan printed it onto a t-shirt for me. And humble beginnings. Never forget where you came from.
I still think she's cute.
No, she's so cute.
And it's like our current logo is just a little upgrade
just
from that.
Yeah.
Let me see it again. I kind of slayed.
No, you did slay. You did. Shall we get into today's episode?
Yes, we shall. So today's episode is how to drastically improve your life. Honestly, we've had a few more recent episodes that are interviewing some amazing folks like Dom and our boyfriend/fiance. And we were like, what can we give the people? And that is all the things that we've been doing the past few months that have really just made our life so much more amazing.
We're really just going to do a little catch-up episode and things we've been enjoying recently. So you can get a little Ashton Court one-on-one solo because we know you missed us. I believe our next episode is also another interview. So really savor this. Savor our us time while you have it. And maybe you'll pick up some things along the way, things you want to try. I have, honestly, a lot of really exciting updates. So I think it's going to be a fabulous episode.
You're welcome in advance.
All right, would you like to kick us off?
No, not really, but I will.
Okay, I'll go. All right, do you want to guess the first one I'm going to say?
Yes.
What is it?
I'm going to pretend like it's not in front of me right now.
Oh, not even that. Even if this was lower on the list, I still would have talked about it first.
Okay, ready? Let's say it. 3, 2, 1.
Lucinda.
Sourdough.
Please use her formal name.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Lucinda.
Okay, guys, so if you follow us on Instagram, you have seen Lucinda in all of her glory. And if you're wondering who Lucinda is, she is my sourdough starter. So all year, it's been in the back of my mind. I brought it up a couple times. I would love to learn how to make sourdough. While I'm on my housewife journey of cooking in the kitchen and making things from scratch, I'm like, let me just whip up some bread. And I always see these videos of sourdough, but it's been very intimidating to start because it takes a very long time. And the biggest thing is you need a starter. And if you don't know what a starter is, just look it up on TikTok. It's kind of creepy, and it honestly grossed me out for a while until I got one and really understood what it was. But you have to feed it and you keep it alive, and a lot of people name it. I have named mine Lucinda. So at this point in time, I have made 2 loaves. My second loaf was literally looks like I'm a professional baker. I made a little pumpkin. It's so cute. I'm bringing them to both of my friends' givings, and I'm just really enjoying the process. So the best way to get a starter, first of all, if you just order it online, you can order from like Southern Sourdough Co., but it's called Eve. If you just look up Eve starter, she'll send you like a dehydrated packet, and then you can hydrate it, and then you have a starter. And I've heard amazing things about that starter, so definitely go there. But the other best way to do it is to get a little bit of a starter from somebody who already bakes. So with that being said, at our next You Can Do Both event, if you're interested, I am more than happy to gift you some of my starter. And if you've ever thought about baking sourdough, I would really recommend it. I'm having so much fun. It consumes my thoughts.
I think you are having an abnormal experience with sourdough. I think everyone struggles in the beginning to be like, oh, I have to perfect this, and it didn't rise the way that I wanted it to, or X, Y, and Z. Like, why are you having so much success?
I think because people try to create, some may say, but I'm humble.
Yeah.
And I think it's because people try to create their own starters from scratch.
Yeah.
Which is nearly impossible. Like, just buy a starter. That's what they're there for. Why would you ever try to, like, that's kind of gross almost. You don't know what you're doing. Get it from one that's working. And then you feed it a 1:1:1 ratio. Very easy. I have my kitchen scale. All you need is a good starter. It's really like not hard. It's just time consuming.
Yeah. The way you're speaking a foreign language to me.
I mean, I'll introduce it to you.
I'll just eat it.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. Courtney's going to try my sourdough for the first time after this episode.
Can't wait.
So I'm sure I'll honestly have a sourdough update like every episode from here on out. Like, I'm really hooked. So just wanted to share that exciting life update.
I love that for you. I feel like it's starting a lot of conversations on Instagram too. People are interested. Where is the starter?
What's
asking
the
you
recipe?
Little questions.
Yeah.
So there's a big sourdough community out there.
There is, and I hope you guys join it. What's been new with you? What's bringing you joy? What's drastically improving your life?
It seems so intense. Something that's been on my daily ritual recently, recess drinks. And I know these have been around for a while. They're the adaptogen sparkling waters, per se. They literally make my day. You gave me one when I was super stressed out one time, and I just kind of like drank it as I was eating lunch, and I felt the most calm I've ever felt in a while. And so that is my little treat. I feel like everyone deserves a treat after their work day, especially as everyone knows I work from home, so I need a little separation, something to close the laptop, kind of enter in the phase of it's now nighttime and it's time to enjoy yourself. And sometimes it's a wink, sometimes it's a recess. More recently, it's been a recess. And I couldn't recommend finding something like that enough to somebody else to like get your mind into like a calmer space.
I love that. I wonder if the reason you like recess so much was the first time like that it stuck with you when I brought it to you for the lunch.
Yes.
I wonder if it's because that was like an unexpected thing that you had and it brought you happiness, and then you're associating that feeling with the drink. It's almost like habit stacking.
Yeah.
Like they say you're supposed to,
or like Pavlov's theory.
Yeah, they say you're supposed to reward yourself after you do the hard thing, so then you associate like the hard thing with the reward and like the happy feeling.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but
no, I think it's partly that. And then I just loved the flavor that you had gotten me, because I've tried recess in, I think, dry January or something, just as like a little exploratory something. And I didn't love the flavor. It was like a rosé, whatever. But there's a blue can that I think is called Tropical Bliss. And it is just so delicious.
Love that.
So I don't know. I feel like I go in phases where I'll be really obsessed with Olipop, or I'll be really obsessed with Wink. And although Wink is very much still in my fridge, I like recess because it's not like a CBD THC if you're not into that. This is just anything you can get at the grocery store. And it literally changes the trajectory of my night.
I love that so much. On a similar note, I would like to give Wink a little shout out because that was also on my list. I have been loving Wink's new seasonal flavor. I don't know how long they'll have it. I think it's literally just for the season. But the other night, so Joe was on a work trip in Vegas, and I literally didn't know what to do with myself. Like, I need someone to talk to at all times. I understand why he gets annoyed, because I'm like, wow, I literally was craving human connection.
Yeah.
And I was like, what can I do? Maybe I will clean out my closet, my favorite activity, but what could make this better? A wink. So I drank my Wink. My closet has never looked better. And yeah, if you want to try Wink or you want to reorder because you loved it so much, we do have a code, YCDB20, for, I want to say it's 20% off, but I have no idea.
You know what this is making me think of?
What?
Not drinking, which is in for me right now.
So in.
I was in New York last week, and I guess I'll just touch upon that briefly. I went for like a conference. It was actually so interesting. It was called ZCon, and it was a Gen Z conference made by Gen Z. So for Gen Z, by Gen Z. And it talked about like breaking stereotypes about Gen Z in the workplace. And it was just a lot of Gen Z creators on a panel, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it was so fun. I went with my old work wife from Vistaprint, Kim, who I love so dearly and I rarely get to see because she lives in Austin, Texas. And while I was there from Wednesday to Saturday morning. And although it was a work trip, I felt like I strategically made my schedule so that I wasn't going to be super burnt out and I had time to see people at night, whereas that's not always the case when I'm in New York.
Yeah, it's never the case.
It's literally like I'm spread so thin. People are texting me, oh my God, you're in New York. Why haven't I been able to see you? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, everybody
so
calm down. I know I'm
celebrity.
so popular, but like calm down, okay? And so each night I had a dinner with a different close friend from a different phase of my life. And like I just simply didn't really drink at all. And it was just so nice to like,
amazing.
You can sit and yap and have your girly time and to not wake up hungover the next day or to not wake up with my recovery score at a 27% because I had 2 glasses of wine. Like I'm just here for normalizing that.
Wait, I can relate because last week when we were coming home from Portsmouth, our little New Hampshire weekend, Joe and I had to go to a birthday party or birthday celebration in the South End to like a speakeasy and then another bar. And I was just exhausted. And I was like, the last thing I need right now after the day I've had is to add toxins into my body and wake up feeling even worse. I already knew I wasn't going to feel great the next day. So I ordered a mocktail at the speakeasy, like a fancy mocktail. Yeah. And it was so much better. I was still able to socialize fine. And then I got a soda water with lime at the next bar, and I felt better than everybody.
Yeah.
Nobody knew.
Yeah.
I didn't make it a thing. I ordered the lime. Like, it looked like I was drinking the whole time. So nobody was like, what? You're not drinking? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I sympathize with the people who, I've definitely been on the other end of like harassing people. Why are you not drinking?
Yeah.
But now that I'm on this side of it, like, I know how annoying that is. So yeah, nobody needs to know. And I don't know, I also felt like I was on like a little spy mission. I'm like, nobody knows that I'm like not drinking alcohol. And it kind of made the night more fun.
That is so you to like create a narrative around
Of course.
something casual that you're doing.
Yeah. Why not?
No, this is us getting older, I fear.
Yeah, and honestly, I
love it. I absolutely, I'm so excited about it. Like, I'm so happy that people are now conforming. I feel like I've been on this train for a while.
I'll give you that.
Which is getting me so excited because we have the most wholesome weekend ahead.
Yeah, I'm super excited. To your point earlier, when you said, I hope it feels long, I'm also hoping it feels long. Like, I just want a long weekend filled with friends. We want to go through it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, you're not doing anything tonight, right?
No. Strategically.
Okay, me either. Yeah. Which I think is good. Yes.
Yeah.
So then we're going to wake up. I was like biting my tongue, like, should we do something? No, we shouldn't. Okay. Saturday morning, we're waking up and we are going to a group workout class at Equinox. There will be 6 of us, 3 couples, 6 people, and I don't know why I'm like laughing already. It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Just to watch everybody struggle.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so cute.
Now we can all grab like coffees or smoothies after. Like,
Yep.
I'm sorry. We should take like a steam. We should plan to shower there.
Okay.
All the girls will go in. We'll do like a little steam room, do a little shower. That sounds really nice.
It is really nice.
Yeah.
It's the way Matt had already planned that. Matt's
Perfect.
like, I can't wait. I'm going to shower afterwards. Then I'm going to head right to Ash and Joe's. We're going to watch the Penn State game. I'm like, so we're going to be there until
Yes.
Harry Potter night? He's like, yeah, why not? I'm like,
Sounds
okay. Sounds good.
That sounds perfect. So yeah, to Court's point, then we're going to come back here. The boys will be watching the Penn State Ohio game, I think it is. Oh, the Yankees lost the World Series.
Yeah.
Like, got sweeped.
Yeah.
Joe
really
was-
unfortunate.
Joe was really upset. Or actually, I think the Yankees won one game.
No, I don't think they did.
No, wait, they did.
Oh.
They won when he was in Vegas, one
Oh.
of the games.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Like,
That's what I said. The last game, I was like, honestly, Joe, like, do you even hope they win? Like, wouldn't you rather it just be over? He's like, what are you talking about, Ashley? Of course I hope that they win. I'm like, but it's kind of, like, embarrassing. Don't you think? Like, the longer you go on, like, just cut it over so we can move. Cut it so we can move on.
I'm dead. That's so funny.
But, yeah, so what are we going to do? Court sent me a new chicken Caesar salad wrap place in Boston to go to. I think it's in Charlestown.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should definitely do that for lunch.
Yep.
And then, I don't know, maybe we do go shopping while the boys are watching football.
Honestly, say less. Like, I need to go shopping so badly.
Okay.
I actually just got a couple of good things from Glass-Ons. Are you familiar?
No, I've never heard of it.
It's an Australian brand. I've known it for a
Okay.
while, but I've never ordered from them. And I got some, like, 3 really nice pieces.
Like tops, bottoms, sweaters.
Tops. I
shoes.
got a cute little red cardigan, like candy apple red type of situation.
I love a
Perfect for the
cardigan.
holidays. Then I got a denim shirt / jacket that's like long sleeves. I might wear to Friendsgiving this week.
Cute.
And then I got a gray sweater zip up. Like, I'll show you photos of them. They're just honestly perfect staples that can be worn with everything. And that actually is one of the points I wanted to bring up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in an era of not buying something unless I'm obsessed with it.
Yes.
And I am always a person that sees something and it's like, oh my God, that's so cute. I need it. And then I bring it home and I'm like, wait, what do I wear this with? Like, I don't have the proper bottoms for it, or I don't have a certain like look. Like, I have found myself buying shit like that all the time where I'm like, this is so cute on its own. Why is it a struggle to make this an outfit?
This is something people don't talk about. And when I was going through my closet over the past couple of days, I have these pants. And I'm like, why do I never wear these pants? And I'm like, okay, let me like theoretically put together an outfit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't have a single top to go with this.
And that sounds so crazy when you think about it. But why is it true? Like,
I don't
why
know.
is it a thing?
I have no idea.
So I made this new rule. I'm not buying something unless I have at least 2 outfits that I can make within my closet with that new item.
I love that. I'm going to be stealing that and implementing that as well. I think that's such a great point that I don't think I've ever heard anybody actually say out loud.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, she's brilliant, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant.
Thank you.
The next thing that has drastically improved my life is, if you're a bookworm, you've definitely heard of Frida McFadden, but you've only read her if you like thrillers. She just came out with a new book called The Boyfriend. It's so good. I gave it 5 stars. I read it in 48 hours. You have to read it. It's such an easy, quick read. And it is so good. It's a twist you'll never see coming. Not even if you tried. Like, it's so, so, so good.
Is it a thriller as well?
It's a thriller, yeah.
Okay.
But it's not like a scary thriller.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary, but like not really. You're not going to jump. It's just about this guy who, like, I'm not even going to say anything.
Don't tell me. I'll read it.
It's so good.
I'll read it after a book club book.
Okay, perfect. Which is a great segue into, we are doing a YCDB book club. The episode will premiere on December 19th. So this is our final announcement. We will be reading Tell Me Lies by Carola Lovering, as well as doing the TV recap of the Tell Me Lies series. So whether you're a bookworm, whether you like to just binge the Hulu show, come one, come all, we're going to be having on some of our friends to do the book club with us. So please read along with us. I think it'll be really fun. We've never done a book club episode, but when we polled the bothers, you guys were so excited. So you guys did vote on this one. It was a very close tie between Tell Me Lies and The Wedding People. So honestly, I'm still gonna read The Wedding People, so if you guys want to read it too, and then we can book club over Instagram. Yeah, so tell your friends and join the YCDB book club. I'm so excited.
I'm very excited as well, especially because everyone's obsessed with the TV show.
It's all I see everywhere.
Everyone was so like gung-ho about it, like getting together. They were creating a cultural moment around the show, like a bachelorette. Like they would all get together and watch it whenever a new episode came out, especially the season finale. So it should be a really good one.
Now, I will say I've tried to watch the show before and I just couldn't get into it, but knowing people are raving about it, so reading the book, I'm going to read the book first and then watch the show second. So that'll make me read it or watch it, and then I think I'll enjoy it more.
Yeah. This is about to be so random. But what has been drastically improving my life? Showers in the dark. Specifically with a candle lit. I have found like the perfect little wind down situation. And I think this is important to note because I am a morning shower girly. Like I cannot physically wake up, especially if I go to the gym. Like I have to shower in the morning. So a shower at night was a foreign concept to me, even though I feel like people are either morning shower people or night shower people. And now I'm a both times of day shower people.
Yeah.
And it literally just brings me a level of peace that I've never had before. Like setting some mood lighting. I also had a phase of where I brought this like lamp into my bathroom that had like a really vibey setting on it. But there's something about an incense / candle being lit and just like sitting under hot water that
Totally
completely changes my day.
Do you know the sunset lamp that I used to have?
Yeah.
So I used to do this back when I lived in Somerville.
Yeah.
I've done it in every apartment since, and I would bring the sunset lamp into the bathroom, shut all the lights off, and I would do the same thing. I'm like giggling too while I'm doing it. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, I don't know. It just makes excitement or something different out of such an ordinary task.
Mundane activity.
And you feel very present. And yeah, if you haven't tried it, I would totally recommend it. I haven't done that in forever, so you're inspiring me to, like, maybe tonight on my Friday night in, I'll just take a long shower with some mood lighting.
So good.
Sounds so nice.
It's fantastic.
All right, this next one that has drastically improved my life is, so if you're listening to this podcast, you're probably also listening to a close, like something very similar called Mel Robbins. I would say we're like pretty close to her.
Yeah, so close.
And if you don't know who Mel Robbins is, like if you like this podcast because we semi talk about how to improve your life and find balance and happiness and all of the things, she does it with like experts, and she is a grown woman with a
lot of experience.
Much wiser. She's amazing. She makes me feel so good. Court introduced me to her maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. Probably a year and a half ago, because I just heard her say on a recent episode, can you believe we've been doing this podcast for 2 years? And I'm like, not.
What did she do before that?
Us doing this longer.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
She's just like, she's a mom. She gives like motherly energy.
Yeah.
But in the best way possible. Like whenever I'm not having a good mental day, I'm like, who can make me happy? Who can turn this around? Mel Robbins.
She makes me feel so safe, and that no matter what's going on, like, it's okay. You're in your 20s. Like, you're figuring it out.
Exactly.
But hearing it from somebody who's already been there just feels so good. All to say, I was listening to some episode, and for some reason, this one thing she said has stuck with me, and it rings in my head probably 17 times a day. And it is, if you see something out of place, put it back where it belongs. That's it. The way I can't even describe to you how much this has improved my life. For example, if I have a lip gloss or my wallet is out on the kitchen counter and I see it there, I'm like, oh, that's not where it goes. But I'm on my way to the bedroom where my purse is. I'm going to pick my wallet up, and as I'm walking into the bedroom, I'm going to put it away. It's just a very simple, easy way to pick up as you go while you're already on the moving path to go there. My apartment has stayed so much cleaner. I know where everything is. I get a little boost of serotonin or dopamine or whatever the heck every time I do it, because I'm like, oh, putting things away. That's like my favorite activity. And it makes it so much less daunting because you're not doing it all at once.
Yeah.
And there's no need for one big cleanup.
Yeah.
It has truly, probably the one thing on this list that has actually drastically improved my life. And I've been doing this for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks now. And it's so simple. And you're probably like, yeah, obviously I do this already. No, you don't. You need to literally tell yourself this every single time you see something out of place. It's amazing.
Isn't it so crazy that one little thing can stick in your head?
That's the only thing that probably wasn't even the most important thing she talked about.
Yeah.
But for some reason, that's the only thing I took away from that entire podcast that really stuck with me.
Yeah. And I think that's the epitome of, it's really just the small things that make the biggest difference. So it's different for everybody, but literally, I love that. I will start implementing that. On a similar note, in the same kind of theme of mindsets, everyone knows I am not the reader out of the two of us, but I do enjoy like self-development books, and not in the sense that I binge read them, because that's not what they're designed for, but I always keep one on my bedside table. And whenever I'm kind of struggling to fall asleep at night, or like I have rambling thoughts, I'll always pick it up, and it takes just a couple of pages for me to kind of wind down and want to close it and go to bed. But there's something about like reading something really positive before you go to bed at night that just like helps you wake up easier the next day. So a book that I just finished is called Manifest. It's by a girl named Roxy, and it just talks about like how to attract things that you want in your life, and it touches upon gratitude and like your vibrations that you put into the world and blah 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 blah. And it's not anything revolutionary, but it just helps you kind of reframe your day, and truly makes me fall asleep like thinking about something positive. And then it's also something that I wake up in the morning thinking about. And then also, if you have time in the morning before what you do, starting with a page or two of that also sets the tone for the day. So sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be like, oh my God, I have so much to do today. Oh my God, I have to like run to the gym. I'm running late, whatever. But literally reading as little as 2 pages of something good for your mind changes the trajectory of my day.
I love that.
I just got a new book called The Creative Act, I think. And it's specifically talking about creatives and the importance to like rest. And I haven't literally opened the cover yet, but I've heard really amazing things. So if you're not a reader like me, but you're into wellness and self-development, I will also make it a point to kind of share the things that I'm enjoying as a non-reader.
I would like to get back into the wellness self-help books, but once you go fiction, like, it's so hard to go back.
It's just you need to be in a different mood. That's all.
Yeah. Well, I like what you said about, there's a nighttime and there's a morning reading. Like, I love the idea of waking up and reading just a couple pages or maybe a chapter of a self-help book.
Yeah.
But like at night, going to the fantasy land and drifting off, I will say, no matter what you're reading, if you're reading before bed, you will sleep so well.
Yeah.
It puts you right to sleep.
Yeah.
And even if you have a racing mind, maybe you read a chapter, but eventually it's going to make you sleepy.
Exactly.
So kind of the best thing ever. But yeah, I'm overdue for a wellness book. I did reach my reading goal already this year.
Wow. So proud of you.
Yeah. So now at this point I can kind of
do whatever.
Yeah. Do whatever.
Love that for you.
Yeah. Wait, guys, we just realized that a little bit ago we were trying to tell you about our weekend plans. I'm really excited to listen back to see how we got derailed.
It was my online order, my shopping, because you said we were gonna go shopping on Saturday. I'm dead.
Anyway, so let's finish that out because those are also things I'm looking forward to and that are drastically improving my life.
Yeah.
So after Courtney and I do our shopping spree, Joe and I are hosting a Harry Potter movie marathon. And by movie marathon, I mean we're just watching the very first Harry Potter. And then on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, we will continue to host and we'll watch all 8 of the Harry Potter movies. We did this last year. It was so fun. I love Harry Potter. It brings me so much joy and happiness, but I only watch it one time of year. Mm-hmm. Only once a year and one time of year. So it's this going in through the winter season. So I'm super excited about that. And then we wake up on Sunday recording an episode with McKenna.
Very long awaited.
I
think we bring her and CV up in every single episode.
Totally.
So I'm so excited to introduce you all to our girl.
Yeah, that'll be so fun. And then JP and McKenna are hosting a Friendsgiving, which will be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward. This is one of the 2 Friendsgivings that I'm going to. And I'm just excited. I'm really in the mood to be a homemaker, obviously, to share my sourdough, chef up, but like have some wine, play some games with a bunch of people that you love. Like, it's so fun. I'm feeling really thankful this year.
Aw. Yeah, I'm very excited as well. This is truly so random again. However, pretty profound if I say so myself.
Oh my God.
I'm bringing back the brilliance.
Living up to my name.
Leaning into
brilliance?
that. Okay, so picture this. Picture this. You're in middle school.
Oh, not where I thought we were going. Okay.
We're in middle school. You want to have a play date with your friends. Mm-hmm. So you want your little bestie to come over. However, your mom had other plans. She has errands to run. She has post office drop-offs to do. She has things on her agenda and she cannot leave her child home alone with her friend. So what happens? We pile into the backseat of the car and we go along the journey of these errands, and that is considered a play date.
Right.
We're bringing this into normal life, into our late 20s. If we have errands to run, we have little things to do, bring a friend.
And when Court first brought up this brilliant concept, if you will, I was like, yes, we need to do more of these things. Because think about it. The only time you really hang out with your friends, it's like, oh, do you guys want to go to dinner? I'll make this reservation. Oh, you guys want to meet out at this bar? We'll go here. There's always an activity. Oh, maybe you're saying, oh, I'm going to Newbury Street. Let's go shopping.
Yeah.
But it's never, it always has to be an activity around it, and it like feels planned.
Yeah.
If you have a return to make, be like, hey, I have to make a return in Back Bay. Want to come? You grab coffees.
Yep.
Maybe you spontaneously grab a lunch. You make your return, and then you make your way over to Whole Foods and grab some groceries for dinner tonight.
Exactly.
And then you're grocery shopping with a friend. Like, how fun is that?
Yeah, I feel like in our adulthood, like everyone's kind of on their own journey, if you will. Like, oh, I got to make grocery for dinner tonight. But like, there's so many things that universally everyone's doing, but they're just doing it for themselves.
Yes.
So why not just bring a friend for some entertainment? Kind of sync your routines a little bit, sync your activities, and have fun with it.
That's so much fun, and I am so here for more friend play dates.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Once again.
Perfect. This upcoming weekend will be a friend play date.
It will be. I'm really excited.
Stay tuned on Instagram for the vlogs.
Okay, and then the final one is the Boston Ballet. If you've been here for a while, Court and I have been going to the Boston Ballet. I think we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary of falling in love with the Boston Ballet. We recently went to the fall experience, and it was incredible. Once again, it was similar to last year, but also totally different, but similar in the sense that I was blown away. And I left so energized, being like, wow, that was so satisfying to watch. Like, they are just beauty. They are grace. So really excited to go to the Nutcracker this year and just to continue on the Boston Ballet journey. If you are interested in getting Nutcracker tickets, or once again, I cannot recommend the fall experience. I don't know how long it lasts for, but we have a discount code for you. So you can use YCDB45 for discounted tickets. A bunch of you it was actually really cute, have reached out to us before we got our seasonal code and was like, hey girls, send over the discount. Like, what is the code? I need to get ahead of my Nutcracker tickets. So good. Yeah, bring your mom, bring your friends. It's so much fun. I really cannot recommend it enough. The little teddy bear dancing.
So good.
Like, it's my favorite part.
So good.
So good.
So good. Yeah, so many exciting holiday plans coming up, and that is definitely top of the list.
Yep.
And with that, I think that concludes our How to Drastically Improve Your Life episode. And by that, we mean little chit-chat.
A little yapping.
A little yapping and all the things that are bringing us joy in this current time of life. So thank you for listening. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share it with a friend, rate us 5 stars, subscribe to our YouTube channel, by the way.
I was just about to say, guys, we have a YouTube channel. It is my little slice of heaven. I love it over there. We are almost at
200 subscribers.
200 subscribers. And if you could just, I don't know, subscribe.
Yeah.
It would make me, we're like 7 people away, and it would just mean the entire world to me.
Yeah, and just to preface, it's just our episodes, but if you don't have Spotify and you want to watch the episodes as opposed to just listen on Apple, that's where you can do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so nothing revolutionary on there, but we're attracting a whole new positive audience. We haven't gotten hate yet, knock on wood.
Okay, I don't know even why we're putting that out.
Sorry.
Now we're going to get, we're chopping that.
Anyway, we love you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your week and upcoming weekend, and we'll chat with you next week.
Bye.